Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I am Frozen Melon, and today we're continuing on with our Shaman Arena run. So we're actually doing quite well with this deck. Admittedly, though, we haven't really come against what I class as an aggro deck, more like mid-rangey to late-game decks as well. And the last one, if you haven't seen it, I just go back watching to see it, because, yeah, that was just absolute madness that decided to happen in that game, and I think it's well worth the watch. But anyway, let's see what happens in the next one. Okay, priest. Something where aggro is not really that much of a big deal.
And still you annoy me.
I'll toss that because I have card draw for that. Like, it seems really weird to do that, but I think it's the better choice. And to be honest, I want to kind of play this and kill it and then get the cost reduction on this to go into this, so... We don't need to be aggressive in this matchup either. Okay. So if they go long, they've got something to get all the Death Rattle minions back. So that's something to watch out for. Chances are that's probably going to get me like 2 or 3 minions, depending on what they play. They have a silence effect as well, so... Okay, 2 silence effects, so buffs aren't going to be on my way through. So I'm not expecting like my Bone Drake or stuff like that to get anything. The Silver Moon Sentinel will probably get silenced off as well. Well, the minions probably will get silenced. Maybe whatever comes out of the Illusionist or the Illusions itself. The Corpse Raiser is something to watch out for the silencers. And the Overlord might actually be one to watch out for as well. So, and now I know they have 2 silencers in the deck, plus resurrection effects. That gives me a lot of information to play around stuff. If they do nothing except, like, not play minions here, I'll play the... Yeah, I'll just play this instead then. And we'll draw a card. I think I've always drawn the Lightning Storm. Even though this is got an Overload card. Or is it just spells? No, an Overload card. So I have the option of drawing the other one of those. So it's why I think the investment opportunity can be really broken, depending on the circumstances of like specific card draw. Here it's just best to play this. I make the trade here because everything's one. Hopefully get healing. We don't, but the buff and attack is pretty useful. I do lose the ability to get like a cost reduction on this, but that's something where I don't think my minion's going to do very well in the long run. But I have got my late game set up as well, so... And I got control of the board. And this is where they could use a silence here, and it's kind of semi-good. Prevents future trades and stuff like that. Next turn is probably 3 in hero power, so... But I gotta be careful I don't get board locked with the Shaman deck. But yeah, I mean, past few days I have not been sleeping very well, so...
The end is coming!
Oh, okay. I would give a board clear or my rush minion to kill that.
Such choices.
I would have to use my board clear or my rush minion. My board clear against this matchup doesn't look like it's going to do very much. This does lock me out of next turn, but that's fine. And we'll hero power again. Okay, get the top minion. I still got my slugger as well to play. But yeah, my sleep pattern's completely mucked up at the moment. For many reasons, just the fact that I tend to have fractured sleep anyway, and because of that, I've got to the point where I get into the habit of like going to bed, having a bit of a nap after work, and sort of early afternoon.
I see gold in your future.
This does have a battle cry, so I could do that and hit it, which is a fair enough play. But playing my 4-drop after just killing this off is good enough here.
You don't have magic in mind.
Because that totem can still trigger its effect and make this useful, so... Thing is, they kept that mulligan card like really early on.
Is coming!
Okay, they got 2 of those then. Haven't had any death rattles die though so far. Playing this here is good enough.
No littering! Pawn
Wait, magic only.
And the fact that I can get something on like this is going to be like more an improvement. But I haven't used any of my creation effects yet, which is really good, and I've got like 4 of them to generate cards and value. So that's kind of nice. Well, technically 6, but I don't think the Bone Drake's actually going to do anything in this matchup. By playing that though, I do like force myself out of the coin Overlord. But this board's threatening enough without that, so...
Ready or not, come.
Okay. Now, I believe...
Pawn scum!
Taste my sting.
Yeah, that was always going to happen that way. This keeps the most up if I can get it to work. Maybe I should have hit that and then hit that instead.
Things you never knew you wanted.
The devolve can be pretty useful, I think. But it looks like they can't really deal with much. So maybe the Feral Spirits is slightly better. I don't want to use the Feral Spirits though.
Such choices. Time is short. Wait, magic only.
I don't think this game is going that long. I didn't really want to use the Feral Spirits there for the Overload, but I still have the coins, so it's not too bad. But what I kind of wanted to do is to see if I can get this sort of combo to work, which is something where I probably should have just played this maybe instead of the Pandarian, get more mana back. Because that way I would have saved myself 2 mana and I could have hero powered as well, maybe saving this minion from a ball clear. This again is a move to try and bait out a silence effect on the whole board. The good news is this still saves some minions from a spell.
Ready or not, here I come. Oops, I thought you meant to cast at me. Well played.
Yep. It works out quite well, because yeah, you still kill that minion off, but now you can't kill that. The taunt is more important.
Drink with me, friend.
In life, man.
Oh, that's something I can take. 4, 3. I can make that trade. This is good enough here to do this.
You can't turn your back on destiny, man. I'll hatch ya. I'll hatch ya.
Bunch of 6/1s, that's really useful. They either have to have a ball clear or a silence, and if they have a silence it doesn't really work that well because I can kill it off then get the rush back next time we're doing this, so... pretty much ideal on what I wanted to happen.
The grave buys you no rest. Challenge accepted.
Hit that, stick to that. Yeah, kills yourself, disappointing. And here we'll just hero power. The Overlord is doing its thing. Again, that's kind of good, but like I can get that, so... And to be honest, I should trade in both.
Hope you don't have magic in mind.
So... Yeah, it's actually... Is it worth the... No.
I'll hatch ya. Pawn scum.
Best thing alive, there's no skin off my nose.
The better.
Summon zombies. That could be useful. But Tiny Toys gets good stuff back, so we'll do that. And hero power, because why not at this point? The healing totem is what's really kind of carrying this bit now. Yeah, you've had too many bad ones die. At this point, my board is something that they can't deal with. So at this point, it's kind of... So that goes there. That goes there, because I get it back. I make the trade. We play the Tiny Toys first. Because they're going to want to silence those and the Bone Drake at the same time. If they silence these, I get a 5/5 and a 5/5 back, so it's not a good play. Because they don't really do anything to the board, and with all the death rattles, it makes it very annoying to deal with.
The better.
The Devour Mind is a problem because they get a discount on the card. But my control is really good. The only disappointment is I haven't got my Battle Master yet to kind of finish the game out. I've still got some good tricks up my sleeve. They must have a really hard decision to make here, depending on what they've got. If you think they have to put like all the cards back in my deck or something. absolutely fine here. Let's see what dragon we get first. Not bad, pretty big dragon. I don't have enough to kill them, but I can delay the inevitable. Yeah. There's no point in me trading into that as it stands, because
Race for impact.
again, my board pretty much kills theirs off. That doesn't have battle cry. That's a bartender. Just play the dragon,
Go away.
I guess. This is undead, right? It's not undead. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you just gave me 2 extra 5/5s to try and deal with. Because you silence their effects off, so the stats go up. And that is game. There we go.
Leave me be.
So, in the end, we dealt with all the cards that they turned around and traded away, and we got those back. An obsidian statue as well. I mean, this deck can do control-y things, and I think it's really worthwhile. It's actually doing a lot better than I anticipated. I didn't think it'd do this well. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.